Hello, loves. This is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com. Back again with an episode of Chronic Wellness. Thank you for being here. So, the Americans with Disabilities Act, it is a revolution and a revelation and has been touted as the most profound and groundbreaking of civil rights legislation since the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And I don't think they're wrong. I think it is a magical, powerful, incredible thing that we got it passed 30 years ago. And I am living proof, as many of us are, that that my life is richer and fuller and better because we have this law. And today I'm going to tell you one more way that we still have more work. We still have things we could be doing. And that is around the area of inclusion rather than accessibility. And inclusion is a slippery word, right? I mean, what I think of as being inclusive is different than what you might be envisioning, is different than the person next to us, right? And yet, it doesn't mean that it's not worth striving for. And inclusion looks like full access without having to ask for it and make special accommodations. So inclusion is what we're going for when we make architectural changes with universal design. Inclusion is what we're going for when we make attitudinal changes that change the social, emotional, psychological barriers that are there around our beliefs related to disability and difference. Inclusion is what happens when I don't have to ask for changes to be made because people are just already acting that way. The structures are already changed. The systems are already in place for me to just have access out of the gate. For me and everyone else, not just me, but when systems are designed to just effortlessly fold in people with mental and physical and psychological and social disabilities. And it's hard for me to fully describe what that looks like because there are so few spaces where this is already true. But it just is a way that I hope we are heading toward by breaking down physical, mental, social, psychological, attitudinal barriers around disability. And as we get more skilled up in knowing how and what and ways to make change, it's about wanting to attract people with disabilities, not thinking that somehow we have to accommodate people with disabilities. It's thinking, oh, we have richer dialogue and fuller experiences and better diversity of perspectives and more creativity when these voices, all these voices, including voices that aren't voices because of speech impediments and deafness and all of these things, when we are all included. So, inclusion, not just accessibility, is the radical vision that I hold for our future, not just around disability, but that is what we're talking about today as it relates to the Americans with Disabilities Act. And I wonder if you can help me fill in the details of what that picture looks like. Do you have a meeting or a gathering or a space or a place that you go to that you think provides a vision for inclusion? And what does that look like? Tell us. sound off. You know I want to hear. And wherever you are watching or listening, I thank you, and please subscribe. And the honor of all honors, share this message with others if you find it valuable. And until we're together again, be well.